and welcome to our Qigong class. This is the first part of a two-part series in most of the important principles of Qigong. I am Tom Collins, these are my friends. This is Long Island Asian Studies Center in Belmore, New York. Qigong is Chinese yoga, Chinese standing, moving yoga. Qi is energy. More specifically, it's how the body and mind works, how the moving parts fit together. And Qigong is trying to study how our body works and how we use energy. In the Chinese way of thinking, disease is blocks of energy flow in the body. So Qigong is opening energy flow, using our energy more wisely. The most basic of all the Qigong exercises is standing. How you move depends on how you stand. So we practice standing well. So the first part of Qigong practice is giving a lot of care to standing. And we want to stand erect and completely relaxed. Relaxed is easy. Erect is easy, with tension. But erect and completely relaxed takes practice. Standing also is the practice of stillness, which is difficult at first, but gets easier and becomes wonderful. We spend our life distracting ourselves from feeling. We're taught to be afraid of feeling, try to medicate it away, or get a treatment to stop it. Qigong, we open to feeling. Wouldn't it be nice if we could lose some of our fear of feeling, rather than spending so much time and money to block out feeling? Sensations, feelings are the signs of life. So in Qigong we open and allow ourselves to feel the flow of Qi. Without fear, without panic. So no need to distract ourselves. It's okay to be still. It's okay to do nothing except be aware. Feel our back doing its job, maintaining an erect posture. Yes, we want to feel our back. Feel our weight. Feel the weight of the arms, gently pulling down on the shoulders. Allow them to have weight. As we're still, we feel the breath. And allow the breath to become long and soft. And as the breath becomes softer and longer, you'll notice it goes all the way down towards the belly rather than stopping at the upper chest. When the breath becomes soft and long, every system in the body reacts favorably. The heart rate slows, blood pressure, if it's unnaturally high, it lowers. Brain chemistry, body chemistry changes. As the breath becomes softer and fuller, stress hormones like cortisol, adrenaline are reduced. Endorphins and a lot of positive tranquilizing chemicals rise. Just from stillness, awareness, simplicity. As we stand and things relax and tension releases, we feel our weight, we feel our belly opening, so we're freer to breathe. As we open to feeling and have less fear, we're able to use our knees and allow them to bend. Because when we bend our knees, all the chi flow opens in the lower body and you will feel it. All those big muscles working to hold your weight. And you feel the feet. All the weight sinking through the feet into the ground. Keeping good balance as we get older partly has to do with sensitivity to our feet. Feeling the ground. So there's actually a lot of wonderful practice to be done just in the standing practice. Chinese call it zhanzhuang, standing as a tree. The roots go deep, the trunk is very powerful and strong, the branches are relaxed, flexible. This is balance. This is true R&R. Rest, deep relaxation, and release. A continuous process of releasing tension, which is wasted energy, wasted strength. Feeling our weight, we know we're relaxed. And the longer you stand, the deeper and deeper relaxed you can become. So using this exercise as the base, we can practice different Qigongs. But it's all based on the way we stand, the way we breathe standing, the way we use our knees, the way we allow our arms and shoulders to have weight. So as we start to move, the little word I use is soar. That makes it near impossible to hurt yourself doing Qigong. Soar. S is softly. Everything we do is done softly. Just like the breathing is softened, every movement is softened. So we actually develop restful movement. People think of rest as having to stop moving, but you can have restful movement. By the end of the day, there's a lot less energy expended. So the S in SOAR is softly breathing, softly moving. A is alignment. It takes a little bit of back muscle work to be aligned, but that's what the backs like to do, maintain alignment, nothing else. The more relaxed, erect posture you have, the stronger the back muscles get. The O in SOAR is open. Keep opening to feeling. Keep opening. Keep opening. Losing our fear, losing our panic reaction to feeling. We keep opening to the feeling of chi flow through the body. It's a wonderful thing. It means we're alive. It doesn't mean we're sick. It's nothing dangerous. Feeling does not mean I necessarily need medication or treatments. It means I'm alive. I've noticed some chi flow in the body. SOAR. Release, relax, rest. So from this base, let's try some different positions and still maintain minimum amount of strength, not wasted strength, not over strength. Just enough to bring our arms towards our belly. We use visualizing in Qigong. So visualize this nice ball of energy, which is sort of what the belly is, and the arms are resting on that energy ball. And notice if you're using excess strength in the shoulders or the arms. We want just the minimum necessary. As you do these exercises, you will become aware that your legs straighten by themselves, involuntarily. That's because of our conditioned reaction of fear to feeling. When the knees are bent, it opens feeling in the lower body. Unconsciously, we panic, and the way you block out feeling and chi flow is to straighten your legs and lock the knees. We do it all day, and our practice is now to become conscious of it and release that fear and tension every time we notice it, and allow the knees to do their job. Allow all the muscles of the legs to engage, which they do when you bend your knees. And you will feel them working, and they get stronger. Right? Straight legs, you're using bones to keep you up. That's why there's no sense of weight. Unlocking knees and allowing the knees to be used drops the weight on the muscles, and you will feel them. But we lose our fear of feeling, so it's wonderful. The more the knees are bent, the stronger the lower body becomes. Now a bigger ball of energy at chest height. See if you can notice any wasted energy. Any wasted energy, we call it tension. And the way you know you're wasting energy is parts that are defying the laws of gravity without purpose, like, or. So in Qigong, everything's allowed to fall that isn't needed to be up. So Qigong is a study in body awareness, body mechanics, how we hold our body, how we move, how we breathe. Let's try another position and practice these principles. Last position is reaching. Reaching is a big part of many Qigong exercises because it's one of the most basic human body movements. Right? It's why we're on our hind legs, to reach up for the high-hanging fruit or to grab branches. So push up, 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 up till you feel a nice stretch in the chest and the shoulders. Palms up if possible. It takes a while for many people to be able to open their upper body to do this. For many people, the most they can get is here or here. So one little trick that helps is to begin by interlacing the fingers, pushing out gently, and then very slowly and softly swinging them up. Very softly, don't force anything, but you may get a little more stretch out of it that way. And breathe. Mild stretching is what we want, opening up the range of motion in a very soft way. And allow them to have weight again, falling down, back to standing like a tree. Alternating stillness and motion until we find that place of restful motion. That we can use all day. Okay, let's try this restful motion. So take any of those arm positions that we did, and we're going to do Qigong walking, a few steps forward and a few steps back. As slow as you possibly can. So there's a shifting of weight, a lifting of the back heel, and take a very small step, a half step, heel first, just like we do with the Tai Chi Qigong exercise, and then slowly shift. And again, lifting of the heel, placing of the heel, but don't fall into it like we usually do. Don't fall forward, and then slowly shift. One more, lifting, moving, placing, and shifting. And going back, same way. And back to standing as a tree. It's also called standing post. A nice straight post sunk deep in the ground. A nice wooden post with as much tension and tightness in your body as a old dead wooden post would have. And now let's try some more soft movement, soft restful movement. So we start with the movement of the breath. Soften it, smooth it out, and we try to duplicate that with the rest of our movement. So this is from the Wuji Qigong tradition in China. Open up just a little bit, a little more than shoulder width. And we'll be doing the principle of soft movement, soft circular motion, and also the principle of sinking. We do a lot of sinking. The knees love to be used. The more the better. Most folks at middle age begin to lose their knees. It atrophies. But the more you use the knees, the better, healthier, stronger they get. They don't like to be twisted, that's all. They like to be bent. So we practice sinking with a relaxed, erect posture. And all of our movements are rounded off and smooth. So first one. The ability to sink maintaining posture is very useful in a lot of work, in a lot of jobs, in a lot of athletics. Next one. In our Qigong moving, we use the principle of Kokyu, moving and breathing together. And find a nice breathing rhythm for each movement. And that's personal. You decide when to breathe in, when to breathe out. But we want to avoid holding our breath. We want to avoid shallow breathing. Nice, open, full, soft breathing to the movement. And back to standing, standing like a tree. And as you stand, just keep scanning, looking for any tension, any tightness, any blockages of chi flow. Just keep releasing, releasing, releasing. Keep opening to feeling. Keep opening. Our habit is to close and resist and to tighten so we don't feel. Our practice is opening the mind so we can open the body and lose fear of feeling. Next one. bone marrow cleansing. There's many variations of this in Asia. You can do this feet shoulder width apart. I like to go slightly more. The exercises are a little more intense as you open up your legs and feet. So that's a personal thing. You don't have to. Sink a bit. Visualize breathing in through the lower back, from the back to the belly. Long, soft breaths. And we use our nose in Qigong. We use our nose. It eliminates too much effort. So we don't try harder in Qigong, we try softer. And bone marrow cleansing introduces the Qigong principle of spiraling. Whenever you're able to spiral your hands, wrists, it opens up chi flow very nicely. Push, push, open, stretch. Spiraling up. Push. As much as possible, use the knees, bend the knees, and let the lower body work. Lower body contains the powerful muscles which can handle almost unlimited work. So part of Qigong practice is to stop overusing the upper body and let it relax a little more. And activate the lower body and allow it to work much harder. And it gets stronger for a very powerful foundation. And the Chan Buddhist Qigong exercise, which introduces the Qigong principle of twisting, activating the spine in a nice, gentle way, as well as more reaching. Stretch, open, reach, and then just a very slight turn. Just a little. It opens up the spine. Feel the chi flow through the spine, through the base of the spine. Breathe into that. Back. Once more the other side. movements are soft. Soft, restful movements. Not too much effort. Just mild stretching. And back. The next one of these jaw exercises, we're going to be reaching and spiraling. So there's a small step forward. The arms raise, one arm spirals forward, one arm spirals back. And then reestablish that nice, erect, aligned posture. Front leg works a little harder. We put a little extra weight on the front. And just relax and breathe into this posture. And then we switch. Everything falls. And we switch. Swing them up, spiral. Little extra weight forward, let the forward leg work. Establish the posture. And back to standing. The last of the Chan exercises introduces the principle of bending down. And we study how to bend so it's very positive for the body, not damaging to the back. We want to eliminate the concept of bending over. That damages the lower back. Bending down strengthens the core muscles in the legs, and it gives the back a much needed vacation. So when we bend, the back is on vacation. We ask nothing of the back. We activate muscles of the belly, buttocks, hips, thighs, legs. All right? And the back can just relax and sink. And this one, just tapping, activating chi flow. Especially on the way up, ask nothing of the back. When we lower all our weight, the back is on vacation. When we lift all that weight, the back is on vacation. Use all the middle and lower body muscles to do the work. Last time, once we're down, hang out down there, make sure there's no work in the back, it's just receiving a gentle stretch. And really focus on all the muscle groups other than the back and lower back to lift the weight. Belly muscles, buttocks muscles, hip thigh muscles, core muscles, and the back does nothing. The back does nothing until we've come to an erect posture, and then the back takes over to maintain erect posture. That's the back's only job. Now the Qigong of Ajahn Sumnian, the Thai master. This is taking in the energy around us and releasing the used energy. restful movement. And kokyu, breathing and moving together. The kokyu, the use of breathing as we move, helps to reduce the excess strength that we usually use in most movements. It keeps things soft and restful. Oxygenating every cell. If you haven't checked your legs lately, if the knees mysteriously are not being used, allow the knees again, allow them to bend. It will open up lots of feeling in the lower body, but we're not afraid to feel. We're not afraid to feel the sign. Those are signs of life. Those are chi flow, not signs of danger. And this exercise also introduces the Qigong principle of squeezing. We're made about 98% water. All right, so just like squeezing a rag full of water or a sponge, we want to squeeze out the old with our right hand. Just activate the hand, just a mild squeezing, a little less than half. Breathing as we do it, avoiding holding our breath. Taking in the energy, releasing. Just a mild squeeze. It's enough. And the other side. We have to put strength in our hand all day. Right? To hold things, to lift things, to open doors. But we waste massive energy. Can you see the wasted energy in this movement? Can you see it? Anything that defies the law of gravity is wasted energy. Why is it here when it could be here? So we're practicing more strategic, more skillful use of energy. If we need to grip something, we don't need to use the shoulder muscle, the arm muscle. We just need the hand. So checking if something has weight is a wonderful Qigong test of my movement. And once again, we spiral up and do our reaching practice. It's the holding the world position. Opening feeling. Opening, stretching, opening, stretching. And let the arms have weight again. And an additional exercise in the squeezing and activating muscles without excess strength. The Dong squeezing exercise. So we're activating muscles. First one, thumbs are stretched back towards ourselves. And again, it's just a mild activation. Not too much, not hard. On this one, the activation happens on the out breath. Long, soft out breath as we activate. And then total relaxation on the in. Next one, same movement, but all the fingers close into fists. In, out. In, out. And at the sides, activate on the out, mild squeezing. In, out, and up, same thing, out, in, out, same thing, out, in, activate, and completely relax. Same thing here, activate, relax, out. Turn the hands over, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Out, in, out, in. Last one, visualize sinking down, lifting something very heavy on the out. In, out. In, one more. And back to standing. All right. Aligned, erect, and totally relaxed. Feeling our weight, feeling our lower body doing its job, working to hold our weight, feeling our back doing its job to maintain an erect posture. We want to feel. And the last one is from the wonderful Dr. Ping Lu, great Chinese master. The principle of swinging, releasing all the excess tension, tightness, and any calcification or toxins in the upper body, shoulders, neck. We use swinging. It's like lubricating joints to make them well-oiled hinges. We'll also be using that principle of twisting, squeezing our internal organs just a little bit, squeezing out the old water, letting in new blood. Okay, so lower body is activated, upper body follows. This helps us release the habit of overusing the upper body. In most cases, upper body wants to be stable, erect, and relaxed, and follow the action and the power from the lower body. As time goes on in Qigong, the arms are freer and freer to swing. And then very softly, very gently, see if you can begin to look to your rear. The neck is activated, the eyes. And in addition to reaching, the most basic reason we came up on our hind legs was for vigilance. You can see much better than when we were down on all fours. So this is one of the most basic evolutionary movements of the body. If you don't do it, your body is missing one of the prime reasons why you're a biped. So I think that it can't be lost, especially as we get older. And do you hear the knees calling out? The knees are always upset when they're not being used. They want to be used. So let's see what happens if we activate the knees. The knees have amazing ability to create all kinds of motion in the body. So let's pump the knees full of new blood and see if we can hit 2 acupressure points with the arms by using the knees. Here we go. Oh, I see those knees smiling. Do you see the 2 big smiles on each knee? Pumping, swinging, twisting, and breathing. Nice full breaths. Big motions need nice big full breaths. If you fully oxygenate when you do a movement, you don't get tired nearly as quickly. As time goes on, lower body gets activated more and more, the upper body gets more and more relaxed, and you get some great swings going. And leave out the turn and see what you get. The last one of these, we're going to activate the feet, ankles, Achilles tendon, and calves, because they haven't been used too much yet, and they need to be activated. And they're going to swing our arms up to the side as we come slightly off our heels. Here we go. Big, free-flowing, beautiful breath. Oxygenating, purifying every cell, every muscle, every connective tissue, every organ. Good. And back to standing like a tree. Deep roots, powerful trunk, nice flexible branches that hang in response to gravity. They have weight. And as we finish, you want to move a little more slowly for a minute or two to let your blood pressure come up to normal, because even with the moving, it tends to get a little lower because our breath is so soft. So you want to move a little slower than usual for a minute or two to let blood pressure come back up. And that's the end of our part 1.